Good afternoon, and let's look at the mid-cap buzzers in trade today, starting with Pfizer. Now, on the back of the obviously positive news coming in from Pfizer Inc., where the company said that the coronavirus vaccine, which is developed with Germany's BioNTech, was more than 90% effective in preventing the infection compared to the placebo in the large-scale clinical trial. So very positive news coming in on the coronavirus vaccine front. And we have seen that Pfizer's stock is buzzing as much as 5.5% today in trade. Now, obviously, moving on to other stocks that are buzzing on this positive news is the Indian Airlines travel stocks that have been soaring after this positive coronavirus vaccine news that came in from Pfizer. So let's look at the Indian airline stocks. Now let's look at Interglobe Aviation. It's up as much as 7.7% in trade. Look at SpiceJet. It's up as much as 6.5% in trade. India's hotels and hospitality stocks like EIHA Associated, which gained as much as 5% in trade today. Mahindra Holidays is up as much as 4% in trade. ITDC up 1.9% in trade. All these hotel and hospitality stocks are buzzing as well on the back of this positive news coming in from the coronavirus pandemic front. The vaccine front especially, obviously. So, other than that, we've seen even amusement park stocks, Wonderla Holidays, done quite well. It's up as much as 13% in trade today. So let's see this positive move that is coming in all the stocks that have been tanking when the pandemic actually hit them due to the travel bans and other restrictions that are there across the globe. Now, finally, if the vaccine does come out, this is a positive for all these companies, and we're seeing that they're buzzing in trade. While on the other end, if you go to see tech stocks, which were buzzing, which started buzzing when the pandemic hit, and they were rallying in trade for a while. So now all these stocks, Tech Mahindra is down 5.9%. It's down most in 6 months. As well as even Infosys' shares is down most in about 6 months as well. So, we are seeing the pressure on these stocks as well. And, tech stocks have been in trouble because of that situation. Now, overall, moving on to other news other than the pandemic news is Ashok Leyland. The stock has hit a 17-month high, and it's on the back of an upbeat, result that they've seen. The management commentary has been quite positive, as well as CLSA also has indicated that the management had indicated that it's preparing significantly higher production in H2 FY21. So very positive sign coming in over there. CLSA is also quite positive on this stock, and they're expecting truck volumes to increase further in FY21, and does see a requirement of provisioning related to infusion in certain capital in financial arms as well, is what the company has said. But a very CLSA is maintained by good results from Ashok Leyland, and the stock is buzzing in trade today, up as much as 8.5%. Also, other than that, we do have some of the other companies that are buzzing in trade today are Inox, which is up around 2.5% on the back of the news that the company has launched and proposed to launch a QIP at a floor price of around 263 per share. While Heath Perry is also buzzing in trade on the back of a strong set of numbers by the company. The profits have jumped 75%, and the stock is up as much as 2 to 3% in trade. And obviously, the revenues have also seen a good growth. So these are the stocks that have been actually buzzing in trade, and a very interesting and positive news coming in from the coronavirus vaccine front, and that is why we're seeing that the markets are rallying as well. Stocks which are benefiting, I mentioned before, obviously they've seen a good move, and we're going to keep an eye out further on how stocks actually react and how the market reacts to further positive news, if any, comes in.